Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. This one is going to be pretty neat. I'm going to actually be showing you my sales from courses and my sales from coaching, and actually showing you, where that money comes from and how I generate it and what amount of it is profit. And this is from one course. I'm only showing you one course of mine, and then I'll be showing you pretty much all of coaching. So all of coaching for I think a month, and I'll just show you how much money that generates me. And this is not my main course. This is just one that I made a while ago, and that still generates me some cash here and there. And I just want to explain to you how you can be doing this as well. And it's gonna be a really valuable video. Just gonna be showing you some behind the scenes of what's going on in terms of revenue within the business. So hopping into the computer here, you can see that I've got this chart up. This is actually a chart that Teachable provides you. Teachable.com is a website where you can host online courses and sell access to them for a price tag that you set. And down here you can see some more metrics of, we've had 8 active students and 3 new signups yesterday, and then 2 course sales today. And today's revenue is $390, and that's, $374 in profit. And that should be a little bit more than that, in terms of like pure profit. Well, not a little more than that. What I mean by that is $374, literally at least $370 of that is profit, because courses are such a high margin thing to get into. So if you can see up here, April 30th to May 6th, I had the most earnings for this specific course out of all my courses. And I have different accounts for different courses, and I track it all separately that way. And this is one program I made forever ago. And we can even see maybe monthly. Yeah, it looks like June was the biggest month, and that was a $2,300 month. And then the course this month has only made me $300, which is not that much at all. We're only a couple of days into the month though, so it's not that big a deal. And then August, it was $1,100, and March was $900. But I really pushed this course May and June, and that was just to my email lists and to the YouTube channel and stuff like that. So go back to daily here. You can probably even see, May 13th is a big day. $622 in a single day. And you can see it kind of spikes a little bit too, so it's not a very consistent thing, but you can make it happen when you want it to happen. So, I can push this course really whenever I want to and make some sales on the side. So I'm going to move back to weekly because I think that's a really good metric to look at. We can see that, some weeks are really small. Some weeks I only sell $95 in courses, and I only sell a tiny, tiny amount. But that's okay. That's really the industry. That's how it's supposed to work. It really moves more like in blasts than anything. It's sort of, you have a big blast in June, and then you don't sell a whole lot in July. Then you have a big blast in August, but October's pretty slow, which is actually what I'm seeing right now with a lot of my current programs. But that's the way that the course industry goes. It's the way the course selling industry really works, especially when you have courses that are a bit more seasonal. Like this course, I would consider to be a seasonal course. It really has a certain time where it gets bought up, and that's just the nature of the information within the program. So that is one stream of revenue for my education business. Overall, that has made me, if you do all the math of, January 1st to October 9th, which is today, if you do the math of all the money that this has made me, it's quite a bit of money this year. It's nothing amazing. It's not like, replacing a full-time income, but, you stack these different income streams on top of each other, and you tend to have a pretty powerful thing at the end of the day. And that's really what I'm trying to build. It's not, a bunch of money from one source and then clogging that one source. It's more like experimenting with a bunch of different things and really figuring out what works and then scaling it later. And so this is just one program. I think this is a $150 or $200 program, and it depends on how they find the program as well. There's different, I have different codes that are out there online, or I run different promotions, and sometimes people can get in for like $90 like you see here, and sometimes they get in for $200. It really depends on where I'm promoting it, and on what platforms I'm promoting it on, and what the special is that week. And there's a lot going on in terms of actually promoting this course. I believe it's being sold right now through a couple of affiliate marketers, so I've affiliated out the course to a handful of influencers that actually sell the course for me, which is just a good way to go. So I've got partnerships with a handful of people who have large YouTube audiences, and I think they're the main ones pushing this course right now. I don't even push it on my channel anymore. I don't even talk about it. There's no real need for me to, because I have my own courses, my own coaching. So that's the one stream. That is one course there. Just need to look at. I'm going to move on now to coaching. You can see here we have August 15th right here to September 12th, which is just about a month. I'll probably move that up just to the 15th just to make it more even a month. There you go. So gross volume was $3,500 and net volume was $3,300. And then average revenue per customer, which is, coaching student, was $629. And this was, again, in sort of my specific niche, which is, digital marketing, personal branding. I'll take on coaching students for personal branding and to help them structure out their courses and help them structure out their YouTube followings and really help them do what I do. And it's a lot of fun, and I love getting to do it. And so, most of my customers, it's very person to person. It's not a specific set amount. I get on the phone with people, and then we decide what works. And you can see a payout for $2,400 was 5 days ago. So that was, I believe that was the end of August is what really generated all of that up there. And I'll highlight that because I don't think you can actually see my cursor. Maybe you can. I don't know. But $2,400 deposited in my bank account, and that is at least $2,000 profit, if not like $2,200 profit. So that's just giving you a good idea of really what the coaching side of things looks like and how much money it makes me. And yeah, that's just a good behind-the-scenes look at what's going on. You can see here some different sales as well. And the average revenue per customer for me is a really neat thing. So most of my customers are from coaching, but sometimes it counts a customer as other things as well. So I'll have like small upcharges or upsells to current existing customers. So my coaching students, are very high dollar. It's not a cheap thing, but then I'll upsell somebody on like a $200 product, and that will count as a customer. So then it brings down the average quite a bit, which is kind of stupid. So you can see I gained 5 new students in this time, August 15th to September 15th. And I think one of those was actually an agency client as well, so maybe that's not all coaching, but you get the gist, right? You mix courses and coaching, and you get quite a neat income stream. You get a pretty powerful income stream, actually, from your personal brand. And so I just wanted to make this quick video, honestly, just to tell you guys the power of personal branding and how impactful it can be and how much money you can make even just doing it. Really, I mean, I don't put the amount of time into this YouTube channel and the amount of time into my personal brand that I could. I could be putting a lot more time into this and making a lot more money, but it's about opportunity cost for me right now. I want to make sure that I actually, balance this thing out with all the other priorities that I have and everything else that's going on currently for me. And as well, I'll just refresh this page because some people might think, even though this isn't a whole lot of money, some people might think it's fake. So yeah, today we're back down to 0 because it passed 8 p.m. and for some reason Teachable considers 8 p.m. to be the end of the day. I don't really know why that is. But we can see weekly, the past 6 months. I think this is what we were looking at last time. Something like this, yeah. Or I think we were looking at January to like today. And let's set that. Yeah, okay, cool. That's what we were looking at. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you guys how much money you can make selling information products online and how easy it is to actually do it. I know lots of people who do really, really well in this, and I've actually been able to work side by some people who, with coaching alone, make, upwards of $10,000 a month, and I've actually coached them on how to scale that, which is a really, really fun thing for me to get to do, and I love getting to do that. And I wanted to end this video with this quick invitation to actually a Facebook group that I've recently created specifically for personal branding and digital marketing. So, what we will focus on in this Facebook group is information product sales, like courses and coaching and stuff like that, and consulting. And as well, we'll focus on digital marketing, so proper funnel building and like building a webinar to sell a course automatically, and maybe even servicing other businesses with those services and how to actually do marketing for other businesses, so social media marketing, right, or just marketing services in general, social media aside, just marketing services, right? And yeah, it's going to be a really powerful Facebook group. It's just a general, broad Facebook group for you guys to have more like feedback back and forth with me, to ask me more questions, because what I've noticed is that this YouTube channel doesn't have the amount of traction in terms of back and forth with my audience that I'd like it to have. Frankly, I have more back and forth on Instagram right now, and that's really not good because these YouTube videos are so much more powerful and can bring so much more value. So I'll be posting a ton of valuable stuff into this Facebook group and just bringing an insane amount of information and just, just value. I'll say value a million times, I swear. But I'll bring a ton of value to this Facebook group and help you guys out really on a personal basis. So I recommend that you go join that. The link is in the description. Go ahead and hit that up and join the community. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. All I know is that we're focusing on information product sales and digital marketing. So it's going to be a lot of fun to have you guys in there. And I'll be promoting this in my old dropshipping group as well. I used to have a group for dropshipping, and I'll just be getting a bunch of people in here so we can all learn together. It's going to be a really neat community. So thanks so much for watching. I just wanted to show you guys, how much money I'm currently making with coaching and courses. And again, this is only really one of my courses, so I could show you the others as well, but they really just don't. I don't know. They're not as shareable. There's reasons why I can't share them with you. So this is one of a few. I actually have 3 official courses right now, except the one is actually in the works. It's actually a course on doing what I showed you, which is making courses and making information products. It's going to be an online program on how to sell online programs at scale using your personal brand. So it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys to get to roll through that once it's finished. I've got the beta group rolling through it right now, and they're giving me feedback, and I've got a small private Facebook group of a handful of people, which you may actually be able to hear about in the Facebook group that I invited you to join a moment ago if you're interested, so you can be a part of the beta group for that. So anyway, thanks again. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.